What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Thanks for watching. In studio, Steve Oshiro, Guam National Physique Committee Vice President. We're talking about the upcoming Michelob Ultra Guam Bodybuilding Championships scheduled for next weekend. First off, what can we expect this year at the show?
We can expect a bigger showing. You know, every year the show gets bigger and bigger. We still have our friends from Japan coming out for the friendship tournament side of the evening's event. So it's going to be exciting, and we got a lot of new up and coming athletes that are entering this year. So it should be exciting.
Yeah, the big events are the women's bikini and, of course, the men's physique.
Yeah, those two categories have grown tremendously, and I think that's because the look is not as big. You know, it's not as it's more readily type of physique to get to obtain, you know, through training for the gym goer. So they're able to step into those divisions, and then if they want to you know, pick up their level of muscularity or conditioning up, then they can slowly move up to the other divisions. But
yeah, you being a trainer and coaching some of these athletes for the upcoming show, social media has really helped the sport grow. But for you in particular, what are some of the things you look for in an athlete when you're preparing for a show?
For these fitness events, people got to understand how committed they need to be. So it can be 12 weeks to up to 20 weeks worth of dieting. And, you know, on Guam, that gets pretty stressful with all our, you know, family obligations, and our culture is centered around gatherings and food. So they really got to buckle down and understand what's entailed in the whole process. You know, it's not just training, but the nutrition aspect of it is like crucial.
Yeah, and going back to the social media side, everybody posting, everybody seeing what other people are posting. So it's kind of like a competition in its own. And for you, looking at your athletes and seeing what details are needed in order for them to place, how do you factor that into maybe, hey, you need to do a little bit more cardio, lay off the weights, or maybe hit the weights just a little bit more?
Yeah, so we, you know, that we're the athletes I work with. You know, I see them almost on a daily basis, but we have check-in periods every week where we check weight, body fat, and, you know, we set little milestones throughout the whole, you know, 15-week process. So we're just trying to get them there, and, you know, ultimately we know for each division we know what the judges want. There's like a, you know, a checkpoint list. So we're just trying to meet all those criteria as best as we can, you know, given their level of development.
And a lot of Japanese competitors coming back to compete in the show, but Guam has also drawn a lot of interest for possibly more people flying in to take part in the competition.
Yeah, so last year and this year, we've actually got an MPC sanction, which is the amateur feeder side for the pro division. So I think we're getting some athletes that are stationed in Korea and Japan flying over to compete, because it's cheaper for them to just, you know, fly over here 3-4 hours than to fly all the way to the West Coast or to Hawaii. You know, so they can have the opportunity of qualifying for one of the 7 or 8 bigger shows that you can actually, if you win those, you turn pro.
All right, real quick before I let you go, where can people get tickets?
Tickets will be available next week at all Paradise Fitness Centers.
All right.
You can, even if you know the athletes, they're also passing them out too and selling them as well.
All right, well, make sure to get your tickets for the Michelob